Research shows that the number one block to self-compassion is the belief that it's going to undermine our motivation, that somehow we won't get anything done, we won't make needed changes or set our standards high enough. Well, the research also shows that that's a false belief. In fact, self-compassion is a very effective motivator. When we care about ourselves and we want to be happy and alleviate our suffering, we're going to want to make changes in behaviors that aren't helpful, and changes in situations that, again, aren't making us happy. So the way self-compassionate motivation works is by using encouragement, warmth, and support instead of harsh self-criticism to try to make a change. And we know that the effects are actually more productive. Imagine motivating a child by telling them, you better do that or else I'll hate you, or you'll be grounded for a year, right? Now, those type of fear tactics, they may get temporary compliance, but in the long run, they're going to cause problems. They may cause people to lose faith in themselves or become so anxious that they can't perform at their best, or maybe give up altogether, not take risks. So what we know with the research on self-compassion is that self-compassionate motivation, first of all, our standards are high because we want to reach our goals because we care. The whole difference is, how do we relate to ourselves when we don't reach our goals? With self-compassion, we say, well, that's okay. Just because I failed doesn't mean that I am a failure. What can I learn from this situation? How can I do better next time? And here's the key. I don't have to do better to feel better about myself. Actually, I'm unconditionally acceptable, but I want to do better because I care. So you might say it's the motivation of love as opposed to the motivation of fear. And again, what the research shows is that self-compassionate people, they work harder toward their goals. If they encounter setbacks, they're more likely to pick themselves up and try again. They're less likely to be derailed by shame or performance anxiety. And they have a learning orientation. In other words, instead of wanting to succeed in terms of what it says about them, they want to succeed just because, again, they care about themselves and they want to be happy. So we've put a lot of effort into trying to develop different techniques for helping people adopt a more compassionate approach to motivation. So this month I'm including something called the Motivating Self-Compassion Break, which will help you try to adopt this more healthy approach to making a change. So I hope you try it out. You won't know until you try. Thanks.